Hello friends, it is I, BRIASIANI, and today we're gonna do a quick Q&A. I don't know why the fake alliteration just threw me off just now, but we're gonna do a quick little Q&A. I'm currently in my hotel, as I'm sure you can see, in Austin, Texas. I'm on day, when all your days much together. I'm on day 2 of 3 of a 3-day trip. Tomorrow's go home day. I don't get back to my base until tomorrow night though. So really quickly, I'm going to film while I'm still in uniform. And before I meet one of my crew members for lunch, I'm going to do a quick Q&A. I didn't bring my camera, so I'm gonna read the questions that I screenshot from my Instagram because I'm recording on my phone from my laptop. So if you see me looking over here, this is why. I'm sorry, I'm delirious. Anywho's. First question is, why Frontier? So honestly guys, like I'm gonna be completely honest with you, like I touched on this, I feel like in a couple of videos, but for me, I did Frontier because of how local it was to where I live. The application was sent to me by my old boss, actually, my old manager at my old job. So what's up, girl? So yeah, she was like, Bria, like I think it'd be a good fit for you because like I just feel like she just knew like the office space and stuff wasn't for me. Like obviously I got my work done, but you can just tell a difference when somebody's fulfilled and happy with their job. So anyway, before we get into that, yeah, so I filled it out on a whim. I was like, okay, like I have excessive customer service skills, which is a plus. Like guys, talk your customer service skills like up, like make sure that's in your resume, make sure you work that in every and anywhere that you can. So yeah, like she knew all of that. So I was just like, you know what, like why not? Like I'm young, I don't have kids, out of school. So like, let me just do something to switch things up. So I ended up doing it, and I'll link my video down below kind of detailing the, timeline, if you will, of my whole process. But like I just love my company because of how small it is. Like I get to fly with new people, but like also fly with the same people, so I really enjoy that aspect of Frontier. We're rapidly growing. I love that it's family oriented, especially in terms of like the geared toward the kids, and y'all know I love kids. I'm obsessed with my little brother. Y'all know this. If you don't, you don't know me. Clearly I just don't know. Next question is, what's F9? F9 is basically, I guess you would say like our what do you call it? Our airline code, if you will. So Frontier's F9, for example, JetBlue's B6, United is UA. I'm like trying to think. Like they're just all just, you know, unique to the thing. It's easier for communications. We all know what we're talking about within the industry, etc. Next question is, what was the process like? So now with the Frontier hiring process, I know it's a little bit different, but when I applied, I did obviously the online application, boom. They contacted me to schedule a phone interview, maybe about a month later. I did my phone interview. Actually, when the time when they wanted me to schedule it, the only available ones for like that period was like the next day. So like I had to be on it and do my research, make sure I knew what I was talking about. So I ended up doing my phone interview January. Then I received my invitation to the F2F, which is a face-to-face. So usually the airline will fly you out to like wherever their hub is or like their main bases, which for us is Denver, Colorado. So they flew me out there. I did that on Valentine's Day, actually. I think it was February 14th. Got my CJO, which is my conditional job offer. After that, you get your fingerprints and you take a drug test like right there in the hotel. Like they have everything there for you. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to pay anything. Like it's just all in-house. Once those come back, you do get your, your invitation to training. So I ended up getting mine for that. And I started training April 29th and I graduated from F9's training program May 22nd and officially started flying May 28th for IOE, which is an initial operating experience. Whew, yeah, so I think now what Frontier does now is there's a video portion between the phone interview and getting invited to the F2F. So I think that's the only difference. Another question is, worst part of your job? I wouldn't say worst part because like how I feel is if I'm called in, you have me until I'm released. So like, yes, delays are annoying, but like sometimes there's always something you can do, like between like your phone, between like keeping yourself busy, you know, reading, listening to music, taking a nap. Like these hours are crazy. Yeah, so like I would say that like every now and then you have like the hard passenger, but like that's with any job, that's with anything. And honestly, I haven't experienced anything crazy, so I'm very grateful for that. Are you doing this long term? Honestly, I'm not sure. Like yes and no, if that makes sense. I know with like a lot of the airline industries, you do have like a minimum hour requirement. For my company, I believe it's either like 50 or 60 hours. That's something I feel like I can knock out and like also have a family. Obviously it depends on location and like my partner and their job and all of this stuff, because like I do want to be a very hands-on type of parent, but since that is far away, I won't really gotta think about that right now. So yes, so like I do want to be a hands-on parent, but I do see myself doing this for a long time. I know this one lady I flew with, she only flies like 2 weeks out of the month. So like she's on and off. So how she does her schedule is like she'll work the first 2 weeks of the month, last 2 weeks she's off, right? And then the next month she'll bid for the first 2 weeks of that month off, and then she'll work those 2 weeks and kind of like stack them like that, if that makes any sense. So essentially she's working 2 weeks, sometimes off 4, and then 2, just depending on how everything falls. Explain fleet, please. Okay, so within Frontier, we have three planes. Some of them are Neo, some of them are not, but like we're just gonna keep it real simple for this video's sake. So we have our 319, we have a 320 and a 321. And we also ordered 18, I believe. I'll leave the correct number over here somewhere. 321 XLs. So our 319 are the older planes. Oh, I don't remember the exact number. I want to say the 319s hold 180 passengers. I want to say that's what it is. So I think we have like 3 or 4 of those left in the fleet within Frontier. We're definitely phasing those out because like I said, they are older and hold less passengers. Secondly, we have the 320s and the 320 Neos, but they're still 320s. So those hold 186 and something else. Am I even a flight attendant? Oh my God, I don't even know. And then our 321s, oh my God, it's like 230, 236, one of those. I think that also depends on which one it is, because like there's a space flex and like a not space flex. And then 321 XLs, I don't even know, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, but I will put the information down here. In terms of working 319s, you need 3 flight attendants because you need 50 passengers per 1 flight attendant, so boom. So there's 3 flight attendants for a 319, there's 4 flight attendants for a 320, and 5 flight attendants for a 321, and there's always gonna be a first officer and a captain. What benefits do you get? So in terms of benefits, we do get flight benefits within our own company, obviously, and then the other airline industries, it just depends on when. So we do have something called a Z program, and you know, every couple of months, the new carriers for however long you've been in the industry will open up to you for, you know, travel and leisure and stuff. Usually for those Z fares, you can stand by, or if you do have to pay a ticket for like international and like flying with those type of carriers, you pay the taxes on the ticket, and that's how that is. Other benefits, we have hotel, car rentals, cruises, resorts, all that type of stuff built into like what's called like ID90. So like it's also another tool. We have KCM, known crew member, is Bay. Like I hate going through TSA, so we can have that as well, which is really awesome. Another question is cons of being FA. I guess this is kind of piggybacking off of the worst part, if you will, but I would say the cons would be I don't know, it's like the unexpected stuff. Like you'll be on time and you're heading to work for your show time, and then there's this random traffic or whatever, and like you don't have a set schedule, which is like what I love and what I don't love. I hate it when it's time to like plan appointments or whatever, but I know once I get a line, that'll be a lot easier. And a line is basically like I can bid for a specific schedule, whereas I'm on reserve and I'm at the whim of my company during my specific blocks. How do you look so good after flying all day? First of all, thank you. Second of all, it's that Fenty beat, okay? That Fenty. And drinking my water, like, yo. 2 of these a day. 2 a day, sometimes more if I'm not paying attention. I try not to do more than 2, but drink your water, especially at those altitudes. You need to be hydrated, not even for yourself, but for your passengers. If something happens, you need to be on your game. You can't be fatigued, you can't be dehydrated, cramping, none of that. Like, no, our job is safety first, service second. I'm here to make sure everybody's safe, make sure something happens, we can get off, I can take care of you, whatever the case may be. I am trained and prepared to help in many different areas and disasters. This isn't a really question, but somebody said, do you miss me? Because I really miss you a lot. I'm so happy for you and love. I don't know, it got cut off. So thank you so much. I appreciate your kind words. I really do. Guys, I'm supposed to meet my coworker in 1 minute to go to lunch. So I'm going to have to end this video. If you guys have any more questions, please let me know down below. I'll also include like some screenshots and other things so I can go back and like edit and see what I missed and talked over, because I'm definitely rushing. I love you guys. I hope you have a great day. Oh, sorry. Another question I got was, does the company pay for hotels? Yes. Anytime you're away from base and you're on a layover, your company pays for hotels and pays for your transportation. There's some instances where like you might have to get your own transportation, but there's always like a refund. What's that word? I want to say rebate. I don't know. If I think, y'all, like, I'm tired. If I think of the word, I'll let y'all know. But you get your money back. You have your receipt. Boom. All right, y'all. Let me go change because I'm already late now. So I will see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you share, leave your comments down below, and I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye.